Hey guys, okay. I just want to talk on here and talk about doing the ASVAB and making a high enough GT score of above a 110. Now, I was just running. So my house a little frizzy, and oh my gosh, look at this. I'm like doused in mud. And my phone is muddy. I was singing You Belong With Me and jogging at the same time. And then I tripped. And I tripped and I felt like this. And oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Whatever. And then after I wiped away my pride, I continued to jog. So I'm going to talk about how you should make a GT score of 110 and higher and why you should make that. So the reason why you should be aiming for that score or higher is because let's say you don't like your job. The only way that you can get a better job or a job that you want to reclass to, certain jobs you have to have a GT of 110 or higher. So when I went into the recruiter's office, I asked for my ASVAB to be pushed back 3 weeks. I was like, no, I don't want to take it next week. I want to take it 3 weeks from now. So that gives you enough time to prepare, enough time to even go over everything multiple times. It's just noises in the woods. It's kind of scary. Okay, it gives you multiple times to go over things more than once. Now, I would suggest taking a PICAT. A PICAT is the ASVAB test, but it doesn't count against you if you don't like your score. If you like your score, you can take that and you can use that as your ASVAB score. It's not timed. I took mine in the recruiter's office. I was alone. I was on the computer. It was just a perfect time to not be distracted by other people, not be distracted by how much time you have. And it took me about 2.5 hours. When I was done taking the PICAT, I went to MEPS. You have to check off that you weren't cheating, and you have to take 30 questions, and it just verifies that you weren't cheating or you weren't using any help during that time. Some people actually get a test where the ASVAB test, and they have to take the whole thing all over again. It's just randomized. So I'm glad, luckily, I was not that person, and so I affirmed my scores and everything's all good, and then I moved on from the next step from that. So when you're studying for your ASVAB, know that this test is graded at a 10th grade level. So know your conversions, know everything that you can think of about science, that is water cycle, nitrogen cycle, the periodic table. You're going to need to know things like that because they're going to test you. Pretend like you're a teacher. When you teach a science subject, you have to teach the vast majority of everything. And that's what it's like for the ASVAB. So I did that, and what I did on a sheet of paper, I wrote down all the competencies. Oh, see, the mud still on my hands. I wrote down all the competencies, and I put little check boxes by them. When I was done making a cheat sheet, I would check off the check box, or when I was done studying that competency, I would check it off, just to make sure I wasn't overstudying something too much or lacking in certain areas. Now, as far as the audio and shop, I did not study those areas. I got a general idea of them, but I didn't study them. Just because I felt like if I know which the main 4 competencies and I do good on those, the other scores will they won't they won't weigh that much. Know all of your conversions, know algebra, pre-cal if you're in pre-cal. I would write down a math cheat sheet. And in this math cheat sheet, oh, I tripped again. Okay, in this math cheat sheet, write down all different metrics, conversions, like Fahrenheit, Celsius, how to convert to those, the quadratic formula. Know your simple math, okay? Because if you can't do 5 times 8, or you can't do 4 plus 8 really fast, really quick, if you can't do that under than 7 seconds, if it takes you time to count on your hands, that's gonna waste so much time. No simple things like that. What I did was I downloaded a math thing that helped me do math really fast, simple math. So single and double digit multiplication, as well as percentages. Know how to get to percentages. Know an easy conversion. It doesn't have to be the way that your math teacher taught you. Just know just the simplest way of how to get there. Also, when you're taking these tests, what I did was I downloaded ASVAB for Dummies, and that's all I studied. And then I watched SAT, ACT, Word, vocab on YouTube to help me understand the prefix and suffixes of words, to help me understand words I didn't know, and to help me kind of make an educated guess on those words. On the ASVAB for Dummies, it's just like the test. When you go through that test, or whenever you go through whatever software you're going to download, take that and take it seriously. Look at how they format those questions, how they write them. If you don't know a question, if you don't know certain words or what they're asking, go into that question, go into Google and find out and understand more about that. This test is more about understanding. Oh my gosh, horses have been through this trail, so it's like digging deep. Okay, so make sure you go through those questions and you understand the general idea. So I studied a little bit every night. I made cheat sheets. Ooh, some good things to do is 5th grade STEM, 6th grade STEM, 7th grade STEM books that are for elementary kids, middle school kids, that goes over general information of science, general information of math, anything that you could get your hands on that helps teachers teach subjects or helps students break down and understand those concepts better would be really good. Another thing I would do is just assembling objects. I think ASVAB for Dummies had that as well. Just take everything seriously. Take that seriously. It's so easy to get if you really just like hone in and pick the right answer. One line might just be a little bit bigger, or one circle might be a little bit bigger, but that could really affect your score. Anything could affect your score. So just do good, and I know you can do it. Push the test back 3 weeks ahead of time and really go for it. And don't stop. And if this video has helped anyone today, I'm so grateful, because that's really what I want. The videos on YouTube has helped me so much, not just in this journey joining the military, but in life. So if this video reaches someone who's really struggling, that's just not a great test taker, because I'm really not good, then I that just makes me so happy. All right, well, have a great day and good luck on your endeavors.